a controversy that has broken out in the state of Tamil Nadu, and this has happened over the recently organized Murugan Conference. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M K Stalin inaugurated the event virtually, and there were several seers who were part of this conference. About 21 resolutions were passed in this conference, including conducting of competitions on literature based on Lord Murugan for schools and colleges that come under Tamil Nadu government. Now, DMK ally VCK has raised some serious objections to it. VCK MP Ravi Kumar has taken to social media platform X to criticize this conference and accuse it, and the DMK ally is now accusing it of imposing BJP's agenda. Let's take this across to Hina, who's joining us in the newsroom. So here we are talking about a conference on Lord Murugan, who is also Lord Kartike. The DMK is facing questions from its own ally. Take us through those updates first, Hina.
Well, that's right. DMK is facing questions from its own ally. Remember, a lot of efforts are being made by the DMK, as many political pundits have said, by this conference to drop this anti-Hindu tag that the DMK has at this point in time. Here we have a post, a long one by D. Ravi Kumar, who is the VCK MP. And this is a post in Tamil. So this is the translation that we are going to read out for our viewers. Let's pull out the most important points here. He goes on to say that the Murugan Conference resolutions, in fact, are an attempt to saffronize the education system is shocking. 21 resolutions have been passed in the conference that happened on 24th and 25th of August on behalf of the Tamil Nadu government and Palani. Among them, as the fifth decision, he quotes that it is decided that competitions will be held and prizes will be awarded to students studying in schools and colleges run by temples under the governance of Hindu Religious Charitable Department, focusing on Muruga Bhakti literature. Then he talks about eighth decision, that is about what happens during the festive season, where the recitation will happen by students in the temples also. Then he has specifically pointed at resolution number 12, wherein it has been decided that the government may be recommended to establish special spiritual courses in the colleges run by temples under the governance of Hindu Religious Charities Department. According to him, this is nothing but an attempt to implement the BJP government's Hindutva agenda of making education secular in the name of Murugan. So, very, very strong comment coming in from VCK in this case, again being seen as an attempt to saffronize now the education system by the DMK-led government in Tamil Nadu.
So that's the fresh flashpoint there. But viewers must also remember that in the run-up to the Lok Sabha elections, the narrative that even the Bharatiya Janata Party had raised in the state of Tamil Nadu was how there were anti-Sanatan statements and an anti-Sanatan stand taken by the DMK.
I am the future that was born 100 years ago. I am the purpose that emerged with India's independence. To be a force for business that takes India to the world and the world to India. Creating pathways of self-reliance. To stand for progress, the planet and the people. Towards a future made perfect. And be a force creating abundance. Because independence is not a moment in history. It's a never-ending path to prosperity. Aditya Birla Group, a force for good.
Now, the BJP is also slamming the doublespeak of the DMK, accusing the party of being an anti-Hindu party. Listen in.
There is nothing wrong. Secular government means you should not go biased on one religion. That's all. It is not that you should never preach or teach any religion. That is wrong. So these people, communists, don't know what is a government. They don't know anything about it. The entire world communists have been eradicated. So let us not take communists, comments and give a comment for that.
The AIA-DMK has also reacted. It is claiming that the resolutions passed in the conference are a result of the alleged understanding between the DMK and the BJP.
HR Minister Sekharbabu don't work for the ministry or for the people. He works for only one individual and to please that individual. That individual is the wife of the Chief Minister, Mr. Stalin. And he works to please Durga Stalin. The new masters of DMK who are at Delhi has to be pleased. So the resolutions passed in the recently held event in Palani clearly indicates that DMK has gone all out to please its masters in Delhi BJP so that the newfound love can be taken to the next level. There is a crack, and now the crack is visible in the DMK alliance, and as stated by our leader Edapadiyar, the 2026 there will be a grand alliance headed by AIADMK in which majority of the present alliance in DMK parties will split and come and join to us.
And that's it on this edition of the news. Time now for us to take a short commercial break, but stay with Times Now. We'll be back with the top headlines.